Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, I'd like you to work with...
But sir...
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your... I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio. Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might... Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should... Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her... I found 2 maps...
Following a whole...
Wonderful. You...
Where do you suggest...
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well.
Fair enough.
Revelio. Revelio.
Sometimes you can find some quite interesting things in the library.
Let us keep our heads about this. Oh, I'm too...
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
This stairwell looks promising.
You think it's pain?
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? Revelio. There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
I tried to transfigure my parchment into a blanket. Once until now. Would have been fine to have.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
If only a new student. My family has a lineage of...
Made any progress with your treasure?
Hello, Arthur.
He shooed me out.
I found what I believe is...
Oh, that's... Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Revelio.
dear. I shall get in trouble.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Now, you might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Accio! Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio. Accio! Revelio!
I've been collecting chips.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students...
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
I'm not impressed in the least.
Protego! Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading that.
I want to play Quidditch.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I bought my collection, my gobstone collection. Are you familiar with gobstone?
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
People can be so... Imelda is one of them, and now those
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary...
Do you have any suggestions on how to...
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my...
Haven't you any friends that's...
Not really.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to play...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I simply cannot be with you any longer.
Accio! Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Revelio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
Hello, Zeno.
Really?
Common sense and...
Well...
Of course, they are...
Oh, how wonderful. I shall now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if...
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have... Very well, off I go.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Accio! Accio! There goes my way. Protego! Accio!
Levioso!
Act like a winner!
Accio! Levioso! Accio! 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 Levioso!
You're better than that!
Come on! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use...
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a... Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
Nicely done.
Levioso!
Excellent form.
Levioso! Accio!
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
I'm sorry.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
I trust Mr.
Revelio.
Rafferty was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately,
But, Professor...
I shall find you when I've completed whatever...
Revelio. Accio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Revelio.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook...
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to... So?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the...
He can't...
He was called away by Black at the last moment.
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside.
What?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than...
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do... She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own.
Thank you, Sebastian.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. the disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Silent as a grave. Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book. Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
You aren't supposed to... Can't you leave us to waft about in peace? Out of here with you!
Quietly now. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking around.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blady to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Levioso!
We must remain unseen.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for him.
Wait, I don't want you getting it.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes. I like having friends. Now go. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio! Lumos. Reparo. Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Revelio. Where might this lead? Reparo. need to wake up that rune over there.
Revelio. Revelio.
Not surprising. Cards at the moment.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Revelio.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
so.
Protego! Accio! It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Accio! Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Leviosa! Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you...
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to My instinct is...
I understand.
Good. But you'll want...
Plenty to keep me occupied.
You've done exceptionally... Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear.
I'm going to presume your reputation. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class.
Well, they see.
Exactly. Regardless of how...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Anyway.
The hidden hub?
Yes. Rumour has it that it's supposedly so I was hoping you say a bit of an...
What sort of...
I haven't a clue. If the previous...
Very well.
Grand.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
What in Merlin's name were you thinking?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio! This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Revelio. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Incendio! Revelio! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos! Revelio! Reparo! Lumos! Lumos! Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Revelio! Lumos! Revelio! Revelio!
Transformation is the hardest subject.
Wearing Punja's onion.
Revelio.
Thought the boy was right.
Have you found anything to, prove...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leap. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course.
This is sure to put an... This'll show everyone. Thank you again. Thank you for all of your help. Nothing for me.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Revelio.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio. Revelio.
She's not that.
Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
Library.
she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenore.
Quickly! Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pack down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can...
Actually, I enjoyed it.
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany.
I already have some, Professor.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later, even with
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you. You'll find that some plants are better suited to you. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear, and let them...
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, come back and see me when you're finished.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have. If Hecate... Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of... not saying you can't go it alone, but...
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of...
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves...
I tended...
Remarkable plants, aren't they? And good.
Magical plant.
I'm glad. Her bonnet...
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy. That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. If you need to stop practice.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio. Confringo. Protego.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
You're better than that! Levioso!
Incendio!
Mind the one!
Incendio!
That's all you've got?
Confringo!
Lucky like a winner! Give him more force!
Confringo!
Leviosa! Accio!
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Accio!
Confringo! Leviosa!
Accio! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Come on! Accio!
Confringo!
Protego! Accio!
Mind the one!
Accio! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Accio! Leviosa! Accio! Protego! Stupid! Incendio!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I...
And we're pleased to have... Now, to the... And so it is.
Thank you.
You earned it. Now that we've Wonder how my herbology plants...
Yes.
you were able to take care of everything I had asked you.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Accio! Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather event.
I am well.
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am...
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow.
A bit odd. But whatever. For now, I realize something that you displayed such courage fighting. Both of you have inspired.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left. I am not going to sit by and...
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are
All the more reason. Rumor has it, taking him down would...
That may be true, but shouldn't officer...
I spoke with her. She was polite, but I overheard some... I was thinking...
All right.
I am going to watch. In the meantime, remember...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I'll have taken your life.
Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts!
What is this?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Time to take over. We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take it.
Incendio. Levioso.
I knew you were still. I hate heights. Just wait till I come. Levioso. You're going to regret that. How embarrassing.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies.
It's a long story, but...
Well, you've avoided them for them. Best get moving on my research.
You're a researcher? Merlin?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some
fixtures.
I believe he created...
I can see why...
Well then, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important...
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to test my theory when You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre.
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre?
Precisely. Would you care to... I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pies.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes.
Are all of the trials?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think you should feel free to solve them as you come. My guess is that which you can find in I really... And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of
Revelio.
My notes and books.
Reparo.
For some assistance.
Hello. Can I...
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. I was hoping... You see...
Diving into the lake.
Splendid.
What do you need help with?
Years ago, my grandfather... They never...
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. Father was so distraught. A treasured family.
You seem to think...
That's like asking. We are known... But with all I plan...
What exactly?
It's an astonishing ancient navigate. It's mainly used for studying the stuff. Sadly, I don't... I've cross-referenced. My best guess. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Not a day goes by I don't do something I didn't learn at Hogwarts.
Just because you know who.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists...
Pardon me, is everything...
Hardly. I've just... I never...
They attacked you?
Oh, Ramrock hasn't. When I said as much...
Has Ranrock's lost... You mentioned... I'm sorry.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised.
What are you up to now?
Maybe Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the
But
school
surely
after the
those would
incident in
curdle.
Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent. He is